So finishing up the scroll saw work was definitely an interesting adventure. I learned a lot. In hindsight, I actually should have stack cut these, but next time. I put the template on using a 3M spray adhesive that I stuck down to it, and to remove that, it's pretty simple. Get a can of mineral spirits and just dab. I poured it into an old jar and just dab that on there to moisten the paper that's stuck down there. And it only takes a few minutes. And you can see after about 30 seconds it comes off really easily. Yeah, and I kept the mineral spirit rags in a protected can. You see how easily that comes off. It works really excellent. And then after I sanded the face of it and the back with my half sheet sander, I took some small files and rasps that I had just to kind of clean up the areas where the scroll saw had cut. I used a reverse blade, which cuts out a lot of the fuzzies, but there are still a few there. And I just kind of blow out the dust and that just to monitor my progress. This part takes quite a while. And when I got down to putting the finish on there, I didn't have a tray big enough. So my wife ingeniously made me one out of tinfoil, which that way I could use the boiled linseed oil that I used on these. I just wanted to darken it up. That kept the contents from spilling all over and making a huge mess. And you can pour it right into the container and get a good soaking on it. I did end up hanging it up on coat hangers overnight so it could dry up and soak in appropriately. And that was pretty much it for that part. So I thought I would do a wrap-up video and show you guys how it all looked once it was all put together with the scroll saw work in place and a couple of quickly thrown decorative elements in the corners there. But that's how she looks to date. As you can see, there's a lot less wires piled up and hanging around out there. I do have a couple of holes I need to fix. You can see I have a hole there where the speaker wires all came through before. Those now come in behind the fireplace unit there and then up into the cabinet. We have the bookshelves for DVD storage are in there and my woodworking videos and such. The moldings are up. And as you can see, that scroll saw work boards really hide the surround receiver, the DVD player, the modem, the satellite box, the Wi-Fi unit. All that stuff is tucked in behind there where it's not so apparent. And that really worked out well. The method I used to attach these panels, basically I put some 4 magnets on the back, and then I created these little cleats, and I just put some screws in there and positioned those to line up with those magnets, and boom, and that secures it really well, actually. So that does a really nice job. So, and then we can change those out at will and give it a different look if we like, which will be nice, and we can kind of change how that is. So anyhow, that's pretty much it, and I just wanted you guys to see what it looked like when it was complete. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.